Hello everybody, welcome to another fantastic episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. I'm in my world famous sipping den. I do everything has anything to do with coffee. And if you know me from that, every Sunday, my posting of the coffee. And you can look at my playlist of hundreds of coffees. And the best thing that I love most of all is when people sit down and drink a cup with me. But if you're new and you haven't seen all the videos, you can go back and every day you can have a coffee and watch one of my coffee videos. But just to let you know, I also do, as you see behind me, everything that has anything to do with alcohol. Everything. All I could say is you have to check out the playlist. It's so amazing. It really is, that you just have to see it for yourselves. That's all I'm going to say. All right? It's categorized easy, subcategorized. You just go through it. It's so beautiful. Every video I do, the first comment's pinned because I always have a link to whatever I'm reviewing. In this case, coffee. And it is Good and Gather. Naturally flavored cinnamon vanilla with other natural flavors. Warm cinnamon with sweet, creamy vanilla. Light roast ground coffee. It is Target's brand. It was in Target and I saw this. Of course, I couldn't resist it. There it is. Right? Looks nice, look good. I'm like, I gotta get it. Gotta get it. I gotta get it for y'all. Alright. Anything interesting on the back? Good and Gather cinnamon vanilla flavored coffee is made with fair trade certified Arabica beans from Latin America. Alright. Let's see if it smells. This Target brand, Good and Gather, smells like cinnamon vanilla. Is it good? We're going to find out in a minute. And does it taste like it, I should say. I don't know what it smells like. Does it taste like it, and is it good? And if it does taste like it, doesn't taste like it, is it good? All kinds of things we got to go through. First, let's just sniff it right out of the bag. Yeah, it smells like a Cinnabon, really. So long as it's cinnamon and vanilla, it's kind of like a pastry. So I'll give that a very good on the smell. Here's what it looks like coming out of my way I made it. Heavy on the cinnamon. Light on the vanilla, but it's there. Smells hitting. Personally, I would like the smell of the vanilla and the cinnamon was really strong, and so that's really good. But I like it when it's a little more coffee in there, with that like kind of behind it, because it is coffee. So I want the coffee first. But it's all right. It smells pleasing. It smells like a Cinnabon. So this again smells more cinnamon, followed by vanilla, followed by the coffee. All right. Give her a taste, please. Trying not to judge anything on the first sip. I like to acclimate myself. Whiskey, it's very important for what it does, which I explain in my whiskey videos. But for this, just to get any taste that might be in your mouth out, just kind of coat it, get this in there, get you getting ready for it, and then give it a taste. So cinnamon's very strong. It's not very strong. It's the thing you taste first in here. It's not overwhelming. It's a nice cinnamon taste, actually. Cinnamon's easy to put in. It's a strong spice, so it comes through. Now let's nice smell of cinnamon. Let's see what the vanilla. Let's see if we can pick it out. I think if I didn't know vanilla was in there, and vanilla is kind of a dainty flavor, and it gets overwhelmed easily. And I'm not sure I would pick out the vanilla. Cinnamon, yeah, you would pick that right out. But I know a way So it's pleasing with the cinnamon, nice warm cinnamon. When I put my heavy cream in there, that's going to do the vanilla. Always gives a little vanilla taste, and if there's any in there, it might bring it out, because fat does bring out flavor. Now, you know what I tell you all the time. Got a hot cup of coffee in a glass. Never use metal. Eventually, you're going to crack it. Here I have a wooden chopstick. So, just a little tip. Do what you want with that. Now it smells more like it did in the bag, where I told you it smelled like a cinnamon, but otherwise it just smelled like kind of cinnamon. And tasted more like cinnamon. Nice warm flavored cinnamon. But now with the cream, it's adding more of the cinnamon back in. Or cinnamon bun, or whatever how you call it. Alright. See, heavy cream, I just love it. You could drink this without it, it was pretty good, but the heavy cream not only adds the mouthfeel, the thickness of that cream, but it always adds like the slightest sweetness. There's no sugar in here, but I think it's the lactose that was in, I don't know, but I always detect a little sweetness, even though it's 0 grams of sugar. It always adds a little vanilla, even though this is not flavored in any way. And it brings out flavors, because that's what fat does. And now it's bringing out the coffee flavor, the actual coffee flavor, believe it. It's not diluting it. Now, sometimes it will, and I judge off on that. If the coffee gets diluted out with the same amount of cream I always add, not good. If it brings forward stuff, beautiful, or enhances or adds to. In this case, it's adding to it. It's bringing forth the coffee taste, the cinnamon's still there, and it's giving me that hint of vanilla. Now, after I added this, it's exactly what it was saying it was. That's a very good cup of coffee. Without the cream, it was a little light on the flavor of the coffee, which you know it's a light roast. Because light roast is the most delicate roast of coffee, right? It's flavors you kind of have to tease out, more fruit and grassy. So it'll let other flavors shine through. You know, you don't want to do a dark roast and try and put vanilla or something and never taste it. So the light roast, you know, the flavors were shining through, cinnamon especially, but I wasn't getting the coffee. This actually brought out the coffee a little bit. Cinnamon's still there, toned it down the hair, and brought out the vanilla, or added the vanilla. So that's what I'm going to say. So before, it was just mainly mostly cinnamon. That's pretty much it. Thank you for being here. Don't forget the sub. I forgot to ask you for that. I'm so wanting subs, because it is a slight reflection of how your channel's doing, and it could be misleading, and it's not everything. The more thing is watch time. That is the way. 10 million subs and 10 minutes of watch time, you got a dead channel. Okay, you could buy subs. I mean, I would never do it, but people. So subs for me, it's pure, but it's not necessarily. But the watch time and the comments, that is what gives you a live channel. That's the most important thing. So I like all well-rounded. So I'll take this up. Of course, I love comments, and I answer every single one, or at least I try to. I usually don't miss too often, but I put out a lot. Sometimes I'll miss a video, but it's rare. So give me a comment, and give me a sub. Keep me highly motivated, truly dedicated, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Enjoy your cup, right? It's the most relaxing ritual there is. It's the caffeine supposed to be, I don't know, right? Give you jitters, and this relaxes me. Coffee. The whole thing about coffee is so, whether I'm sharing it with somebody or I'm just sitting by myself, right, enjoying it like I am right now, enjoying a beautiful cup and just contemplating what I'm going to do today. Whether it's bad weather, whether it's going to go out in the yard and do whatever it is. I love coffee, and I love the ritual of it. Or if I go to a coffee house and I try their coffees, right? The whole smell, and sit there relaxed, real nice in a nice chair. It's a beautiful thing. All right, check out my playlist, and I'll see you on the next one.